What's going on? Hope you're doing well. This is Magic Mitch, the food adventurer, bringing you another food challenge video. And in this one, not only am I attempting to break the record for this burger challenge, but I'm also going to talk about something that gets brought up a ton, and that is music. More specifically, why I listen to music during food challenges and what kind of music I'm listening to. But before we get into that, the food challenge you're watching right now is known as the Badass Burger Challenge at Barrel House Saloon and Eatery in Juneau, Wisconsin. Now for this food challenge, you have 45 minutes to complete the meal, which consists of a stacked burger with 4 half-pound burger patties, 5 slices of pepper jack cheese, 4 slices of bacon, a fried egg, onion rings, ham, grilled peppers, and a pound of fries. Like I said, 45 minutes to complete the meal, and if you're able to do so, you get the $20 meal for free, a free drink, and your picture up on their wall of fame. And as I just mentioned, I was going for the record on this one, which was about 11 minutes. And as I mentioned in previous videos, I don't always go for the records, but in this case, I thought the record was certainly within reach, and I knew the chances of me winning this challenge were pretty good to begin with. So I thought I'd take it upon myself to take on that added extra challenge. But things were a little different this time, and that is because, as you can see, I'm not listening to any music or wearing any headphones of the sort, and I believe this is actually the first time not listening to music since even, I guess, the days of not filming my challenges. Not gonna lie, felt a little out of place not having them on, felt like a little naked almost not having the music because I'm just so used to it. And the reason why I like listening to music during food challenges is because it just puts me in a more zen-like state, which helps me focus on enjoying the food adventure at hand, but also acts as a bit of a distraction when I'm starting to feel full. And then there's those times during food challenges where people are just watching and staring. There's that awkward kind of silence in the environment. Yeah, listening to music also helps with that too. And what kind of music am I listening to? Only the timeless classics, of course. And the number one spot in my heart forever and ever will be none other than the glitter goddess herself, Kesha. Now, I know that probably wasn't the answer you're expecting, but it's the one you're gonna get because that's the honest truth. And it's because I just really vibe with a lot of her songs, especially the ones that are higher energy. But also, as a little side note, her music did act as a catalyst of sorts that helped spark my weight loss transformation back in college, back when I weighed 300 pounds. But we'll save that story for a different time. Anyways, so we have Kesha. Then at a very close number 2, we have my boy, Mr. 305, aka Mr. Worldwide, aka Pitbull. I know there's a lot of polarizing opinions about him, but for myself, I truly enjoy the energy and vibe his songs have, just like with Kesha. If I had to be honest, some of the lyrics in his songs can get pretty ridiculous. Well, I guess you could also say that about Kesha's songs too, but overall, I think it's because I'm a bit on the ridiculous side too, which might be why I like them a little bit more. And I mean, if we had to be honest, think about it. I'm an adult who wears ring pops and candy bracelets and wears foodie socks during food challenges. Come on. But anyways, after that, I don't think there's a definitive number 3. It's just a variety of songs by artists like Flo Rida, 303, Ariana Grande, David Guetta, and other miscellaneous hip-hop, pop, dancey type music. But I also mix it up with some rock and rap, including Disturbed, Breaking Benjamin, Rob Zombie, Hollywood Undead, Linkin Park, and Eminem. And that's usually just if I'm wanting a different type of vibe of music, just so I don't get burnt out on listening to the same tracks over and over again. And that's what I listen to during food challenges, but let me know what music you would listen to during a food challenge in the comments down below. And coming back to the challenge at hand, as far as the setup goes for this challenge, I'm giving it a thumbs up. Not really much to say here other than it's almost the gold standard. Just swap out the free t-shirt for a drink, which I actually think is a little bit more fitting for the theme of the saloon here. And as far as the taste, again, I'm going with a thumbs up. The burger and all was great, but oh man, them jalapenos got to me a little bit. I don't know why, but it always seems like jalapenos are like 10 times spicier when I'm doing them in a food challenge as opposed to eating them during a regular meal. That might be because I'm usually doing a food challenge on an empty stomach, maybe? It's something I'll have to keep a note of in future food adventures. So unfortunately the record wasn't broken in this case, but I still got the win and I'll still be the first to have done push-ups following this food challenge win. As far as my thoughts go on not listening to music during this challenge, yeah, it did feel kind of weird, which makes sense since wearing them is pretty routine during my food adventures. And with that being said, if you made it this far, be sure to leave a little magic of your own by liking the video and leaving a comment down below. And if you're new here, be sure to check out some of my other videos and I'll see you in the next food adventure.